Where is she? She didn't.
Mr. Roman, she is 1097 back to PD with me.
Copy that. Please send her to floor 2.
So I had to give all of the generals PD6s from not submitting their weekly reports. I don't know. I think everyone forgot this week.
It was supposed to be today or yesterday?
No, it was supposed to be
On Friday?
Yeah.
Oh.
From Friday to Friday.
Like, I went to the Discord channel to submit mine, but I didn't see anyone submitting his, so I just hope I didn't make it on the mistaken time.
Oh my God, Mama, no, you should have just posted it. You would have been the only one without a PD6.
Like, my deadline and timeline was by tab because I'm in a different time zone.
Yeah, your timeline was right. It's every Friday.
Yeah. I completely forget about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Chief said he's done sending out reminder.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah. I know everybody's going to be shocked when they see that reprimand.
Yeah. But on the other hand, they will never forget about it.
Exactly. I hope not.
Ma'am, follow me to the chief office, please, Scarlet.
Office.
Come on, Trooper.
Yes.
We don't need Trooper, just you.
I'm sorry, but Trooper is my friend, and respectfully, he's the person who's going to keep me calm during this entire thing. So I would.
If you're not able to keep yourself calm and have this conversation as a professional adult, then there's no need to have it. It's only going to be me, you, and Momin. Trooper is not allowed in this meeting, ma'am.
Why is that when Trooper is my friend and he's the only person that has actually helped me through everything and has actually done stuff compared to everyone else around here? And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I'm not trying to sound like a bitch. I'm not trying to be any of that way. I'm just saying it is ridiculous.
Of how I'm gonna need vested officers please to go to the floor 1. EMS is here. I'm gonna need some vested officers to grab them. David.
Trooper.
Sorry, my watch is going off.
David, go to floor 1. There's an EMS. Grab them to the cafeteria, please.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir. Code 3. Scarlet, go to the chief office, please, right now. Have a seat.
Why can't I stand?
You can stand, that's fine. I'm gonna have a seat, to be honest, because my legs is it's carrying me the whole day through the hiring event. So, ma'am, we are police officers. We have a higher standard that we should follow as a police officers and law enforcement officers. We cannot spam the lobby chat because it's the important to chat that everyone is keep checking and following and monitoring the chat, because if there's a deployment, is there any stuff important, if the chief or anyone of the higher up want to make a call through the lobby that he gonna need all officers to see, we use the lobby chat. We already see your first message. I already see your first message, and I was coming to contact you. But when you just spam the floppy chat, I changed my mind, to be honest, because that is not the way that we are expecting you guys to be. And we all ask you on the hiring event, are you going to follow orders from your higher command, even if you don't like it? And every single one in the police department say yes, we're gonna follow it, even if we don't like it. And right now we give you multiple orders, like get in the room, but you said no. We told you come without David, you say no, I'm not gonna be come in without a David. And when we explain to you why, even if we are not supposed to do, you just told us that he gonna be the one who's calming me down. So are you gonna lie with on us if he's not with you?
Well, not only that,
Exactly.
we had this discussion last night, and then you came in today, and you did the exact same thing that we had the discussion about last night. So,
The discussion last night was nothing about what I was going on now. I'm sorry, but I have you on body cam physically telling
Hold
me,
your mic when your higher up is speaking, ma'am.
and this is where I'm gonna get upset because you're putting words in my mouth. You are physically saying stuff that we did not have a conversation at all last night about. That is something I'm not gonna let slide. Okay, I'm sorry for being a bitch. I'm sorry for catching a fucking attitude, but that is something I'm not gonna have happen. That is not what's gonna happen here. Okay, you physically said that you were last night. Why the heck wasn't that done? I am sick and tired of being unbadged. I physically have you on body cam saying that shit. I have it all. I have it all. I'll be more than gladly to send it to them. I will be more than gladly to send it up.
I'm talking about you calling all of my generals to floor 2 for an emergency meeting in regards to them not responding to you on Discord. That's
Yeah, you know how it should be.
not accept you into the Discord because I have not spoken to Chief in regards to if we even want you to stay in the faction. So that's why you're not in the Discord. Now,
Excuse me?
Hold your mic, she's still speaking. Don't cut us. If you want to understand something, you should listen. We're gonna listen to you. But please let us speak so you can understand us. We can understand you better.
So now
If you're gonna keep
threatening
pushing
me.
your mic after my mic, none of us will get his point of view. Okay? So we're gonna need to be more professional on that, please.
Please hurry then, because I'm not happy of what was just said now. So now you are basically threatening me that I can't have this job here. I can't do any of that. Then why the hell was I hired then? Why was I hired to serve and protect this city if I can't even join the Discord and ask for my badge?
Ma'am, no human is a god.
Why
So
is
when
that?
he say for something
Why
be,
was I hired?
I'm done speaking to her.
me too.
Why is it that I was hired by a Pacific DFG that said, oh yeah, you're going to make it here in PD, you're going to do all that. I went through all the training. I went through everything. Why the hell can't I get added in there and basically try to do it? Like, I've been wanting to request it for the last 2 days because this ain't the first time being in PD. And I'm not going to sit here and get disrespected. I'm not going to sit here and let this shit continue to happen. I'm not doing this. I'm not. I'm not going to let this happen. See, this is what I mean.
Office, ma'am. You holding your mic and using that language and speaking to your higher ups in that manner and speaking over everyone and not listening, that's just PD6s. Okay, so I can go ahead and give you a couple of reps right now. You know, I'm trying to be lenient on you, but you're making it extremely hard. You're not trying to hear anybody out. I guess you're just gung-ho set on your mindset or however you feel about the department. I can't change your mind about that, ma'am. So I'm not going to sit here and listen to you rave and curse and do all of that either. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. So, Moment, if you don't have anything else to say, she's dismissed.
Seriously? Seriously? What the hell? That's just who I am. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. You guys physically can't kick me out because of that reason, of me basically being the way I am, when I am borderline upset of how this is happening.
It's about professionalism. That's what it's about.
Can you please take me out of
I
handcuffs?
told you
No.
last night this exact same thing. So That's just that. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, Mrs. Rhodes.
Okay, Mrs. Scarlett, I'm gonna speak right now. I'm gonna need you to listen to me carefully. First of all, here's your handcuff off. Second of all, when we all swear to serve and protect and defend civilian, we have the power of the state. We have the badge, so we can tase in a green zone and we can also shoot in a green zone because we have the power of the state. So if we as an officer didn't be respectful with each other, I'm not expecting any officer to be respectful with other civilians or a gang members. We have a professional standard that we should follow. We have a high standard. If anyone come to my door or just trespassing me and call me you are a son of a bitch, from inside as a moment Zeno, I wanna call him back you are a son of a bitch. But because I'm an officer, I have the power of the state and I have a high level of standards. I cannot say that. So instead of getting mad, I grab /NRP my vape and start vaping immediately and called him, thank you sir. If I have the opportunity to arrest him, I'm gonna arrest him and put him in jail for a 2.6. That's because I have the power of the state. If I don't have a self-control, I cannot control my nerve, I cannot control myself, I'm gonna quit the PD faction. After that, I'm gonna go to that exact person, told him, you are a son of a bitch. After that, I'm gonna rejoin the police department. But I'm not gonna do it in that uniform because I cannot. It's not the correct thing. I'm here presenting the whole PD faction as a one single person. Every single one of you, all of you guys are presenting the PD faction. Every single one of you have his own way to present the police department. So if we are between each other, not respecting each other, for sure none of us gonna respect the civilian or a gang members. Okay, so the point is, if we are not gonna be respectful to each other inside our department as a brothers and sister, none of us gonna respect the civilians and none of the civilian or even the gang members gonna respect us. So I'm gonna need, before continue this conversation, can we at least agree to be professional and you have a seat?
Sure.
Okay, have a seat please so we can continue this conversation. Salute chief, I'm so sorry I didn't see you. Okay, Mrs. Scarlet, none of us is a god /NRP. The only god, if he says to something be, it will be immediately. None of us is a god. We have a HR department, which they are adding people to the Discord faction. We all see your Discord request on the role setup to become in the Discord faction chat. But we are having every single day a tons of cadets joining us, and we're gonna change the rule for them so they can have an access to the Discord of the faction. We also have a tons of hiring events. We have a tons of badge evaluation tests, tons of training. All of these things, me as a CD, I should be following and keep checking on that. So what about my DFG and the chief? They have more tons of things than what I'm having. If I have a tons of things, they have 100 of tons of things. So if we didn't understand where each one of us coming from and what are their responsibility, we will never be agreed to something. I know you are mad and so much frustrated of what's going on, and you are not happy with the things that happened, that you request your rule setup for the past 2 days. None of us respond to you. Yes, I agree with that. But we should also understand that our higher up is also having a multiple stuff. Did you know that every single day they go with a bunch of meeting for several hours real life without a single penny payment from them for just staff and police department work? And all of them, he is Lady Murder, she's a mom, she have a kids. Here, Mr. Fonem, he have his work, he have his family, he have his brother. Me also, I'm a medical student, I have my bunch of exams, I have a hiring event I should run, I have a tons of body cams I should check from my officers. Then I have a bunch of body cams I should check from a gang members, and every single one on the department have the same responsibilities. So do you at least right now understand why it is taking so long?
It's been 2 days. What upsets me, I get you have a higher responsibility. I get all that, okay? I'm not saying I don't, because I used to be a scarfed officer in RP speaking in another server. But it is ridiculous how basically I got told I would be added to the Discord, and then I got told that Chief would be involved in this so they could... When the hell did that one ever get brought up? Because that's not what I got told last night. I'm getting told 2 different stories. from a different time playing this, that, whatever the heck you want to call it. So I want the one story, and I want the one story right now, and I want to hear basically why the heck can't I be added into Discord? And then you guys are gonna kick me out for cussing when that's just who I am? That's just who I am. I can't help that. I can't help of every single that word that comes out of my mouth is a curse word. I can't help that. I borderline can't. And you guys are holding that against me by threatening me with reps. That's not okay either. That is seriously not okay to do. Like, I'm to my breaking point of, and that is just not okay to treat an unbadged officer. I'm not going to sit here and continue to get disrespected. I'm not, hell, nobody's even said hi to me except for like 2 people since I've been here. Nobody said hi except for 2 people since I've been here. You tell me if that is not okay. Oh, and never mind. I'm going to shut up before I say something I regret. But no, I'm going to say this. Something needs to be done, because that is not okay. And I will send you body cam of the situation that happened last night. And I even said, why the heck ain't I added into the Discord? And her specific words were, I'll add you tonight. Those were her specific words. So why all of a sudden are words getting switched around, changed, and things like that? How is any of that okay? So I get told one thing, and then the next thing I get told is different. So what are you guys doing here? Playing with my mind, basically telling me, oh, you can't be hired into this PD faction, you can't be any of this, and you guys were going to give me reps and kick me out for cussing? That is an immediately blue ticket, and that can get you in big, deep shit for me cussing, because I'm having an issue right now, and me basically getting disrespected, because that's pretty much what it all was. Why do you think I'm saying I want to be added into the Discord chat? Because I'm tired of being unbadged. I'm tired of sitting around. I'm tired of basically not doing anything. How is any of that okay? Like, it's ridiculous. What's a PD for, and what are you giving me those for now?
I'm not giving you. I'm just typing this
You
stuff.
not being in the Discord is not stopping you from doing trainings. That is not holding you back from anything, ma'am. You know, you can still complete trainings without being in the Discord. Yeah, I said I was going to add you into the Discord, but it is my right to discuss with Chief your attitude, how you was acting last night, how you were demanding for the major generals to come up here, and how you're speaking right now today, cussing and being unprofessional. So that's why you haven't been added into the Discord.
Okay, so Scarlet, about commenting on what did you just say? Excuse my language. It's not my mother language. I can understand that you are frustrated, but even if we are frustrated, we have a break room on the floor too, so we can go there and scream on ourselves. We can yell there. We can cuss on ourselves there, and come back to the game, or just hold our mics, cuss on the real life, come back to the game session RP. I just told you, as an officer, one second, I hear you. Hear me at least. PD4 is being disrespectful attitude towards any colleague or civilian or a gang members. It's a game rule from admin. It's not from us. And if you would like to make a blue ticket or a red ticket or a green ticket, it's completely your right. None of us gonna stop you, because it's completely your right. And I hope you have your body cam with you too, because they're gonna ask for it. But the point is, if you did and disrespect your higher up, I'm the third in the chain of command after the chief and DFG Lady Murda. Me and Tab are the third in chain of command, and both of us at CG and the DFG get, I'm not gonna get cussing on, but we get a lot of bad words that we are not friendly with. I'm a single man, to be honest. I have no kids behind me. I have no small kids behind me, so that's fine with me. I can hear it and nothing happened. But for my DFG, she's a mom. She maybe have her kids near to her, so she's not supposed to hear these stuffs of words in the game, because she have a kids beside her. That's if we wanna speak like a human to her.
It's not that. We're all adults. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it's not that. We're all adults. It's like you said before. If you wanna use that, if you're frustrated to the point where you have to curse or yell or scream or stick out your frustrations, release your mic. You don't have to hold your mic down and do it in the game / NRP. You don't have to do it while you're at work. on the clock when you're supposed to be professional and held at a higher standard because other people are watching. That's all that I'm saying. It's not even about who's around. It's just about putting yourself to a higher standard. I mean, I wouldn't tell you to do anything that I'm not doing myself. I'm an adult. I curse. I use those words. I get frustrated. But you don't hear me saying F this and F that and you guys aren't nothing. I'm not nothing. I don't handle the situation that way. Because I believe there's a better way to handle situations to get my point across and to get the help that I need. Like last night. I was willing to help you last night, like I told you. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. I just didn't like your approach, like I told you last night. You cannot demand all of my generals to come and meet you on floor 2 in regards to a meeting, or because you weren't receiving the responses in a timely manner or as quick as you would like to have received them, or the answers that you wanted to receive. That's just not feasible, you know? And like I said with Aaron, I was going to speak to him in regards to him speaking to you like that, because everyone deserves respect. It wasn't right for, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you weren't allowed to go on that deployment, there's a way that he could have told you that, you know? But the way that you're going, I'm in my mind, no, I wasn't there, but I'm thinking like, well, did you say anything? Did you react? You know, what was your part in that situation? Because I see how you act here with me without any thought, you know? So, I don't know, Scarlet. Like I said, I'm going to talk to Chief. I'm sure he's going to be right back. He had to go and handle something to see what needs to happen and where we can go from here with you.
For what? Me basically expressing of how I feel, of how, I'm sorry to say this, give me a ref if you want, I don't really care, but it is ridiculous of how...
I have to take a call right now with admin. I'll be right back, okay?
I'm with her, ma'am, Captain.
Why is it that I'm really close to somebody in here and me and him are friends? Why is it he couldn't have been part of this conversation? Because as you guys heard, the reason I blew up like I did is because of frustration and how I wanted my friend in here with me. And at the end of the day, like, I've been to multiple servers. I've been treated like shit. I have been disrespected like all get out. I've been through it all. So right now, this is starting to feel like that other server, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and get disrespected. I'm not going to sit here and basically continue to let this crap happen. If you guys did not want me part of this PD, why is it that I got hired that same day? Why is it I got hired that same day and basically not added into the faction? Because in all honesty, what should have been done is I should have been added to that Discord in case I had a question. Or it's ridiculous how half of your higher-ups annoy you when you have a question when they're the only people online. So you explain that one to me and you break down that one to me. I'd love to hear this one.
Okay, I'm gonna have 2 small questions. First of all, I'm gonna need a name. Who dare to disrespect you?
What's the point? It ain't gonna get done. It ain't gonna get taken care of. Because you guys are... Never mind, Scarlet, shut up.
I just asked a simple question. Who is the guy who did and disrespect you? I'm gonna need a name so I can issue him a PD4. That's the first question. The second question, why we didn't let Trooper David come with you for a small question, and I'm so sorry for that, but let me ask you a question. If you have a boyfriend, are you going to share your boyfriend with your friend? Yes or no? Yes or no question.
Why all of a sudden are we bringing up a boyfriend in this situation?
I'm speaking in general.
If they're really, really, really close to each other, if they are best friends with each other, me and him know each other IRL, me and him know each other, yeah, what?
Okay, let me ask the question in another situation so I didn't get understood mistaken. If I have a girlfriend, I'm not gonna share it with any one of my friends. That's the correct thing to do because it's mine, only my girlfriend. That's my friend's friend, even or best friend. She's belong to me, or we are couples. Whatever, I'm not gonna go through this because this is not my point. The point is the officer who dare to disrespect you, he gonna be issuing a PD4 for him. Okay, that's the first section of your question. We answer it. If you have a body cam or you don't have, the FG lady murder just told you that I have a body cam and I'm gonna issue a PD4 for him after I speak with my chief. Okay, the first section is done. The second section, when the chief call anyone for some stuff, he would like to see him alone, or any higher officer, when he called you for some stuff, he would like to see you alone because that's only matter to you. It's your stuff, your belong, whatever. It's only Scarlet or Zaino or Lady or Phonem or Detective, whatever. There is no need if I'm gonna be getting like in a big trouble. I'm not gonna be taking my friend with me. Yeah, it's a cool thing, so they can take some blame of me, they can assist me, they can help me getting cool. But this is not again a professional way. That's how we handle it. If you are a cuzzy girl that you cannot hold yourself, you cannot control yourself, you cannot being not cuzzing back if someone cuzzing on you. This is not what is PD work done. And if you cannot control yourself, you still have the opportunity to quit the faction. And if we don't need you in the faction, it's very simple. We will not hire you. But since we hire you, and after all of these cuss that we didn't dismissal you, that mean you mean something to us. Am I mistaken?
Okay, but David is my FTO, and he's responsible for everything I do. So he's even responsible for my actions. So why is it he couldn't have been part of this? Because last night he was part of the conversation with me and Lady.
The FTO is only responsible for your training and your badge evaluation test. Like if you did good or not, we gonna come to the FTO and told him you didn't train her good, you train her good job, or you're gonna need to improve yourself on this point. He's not only a specific FTO responsible for all of you. Excuse my language, but you are a grown woman. Okay, so you are the one who's responsible for her action, and if there's a grown man, he are the only one who is responsible for his action. I'm gonna show you right now my workbook record. Just please see it. You can see, even if I'm a Colonel General, the third in command, and I still get a multiple reprimand, none of these reprimand is for like a strong reason. All of them is for a ridiculous reason, just saying bad word towards civilians. So even me, high rank, and I trained the whole faction as an old FTO, and even of that, when I make a mistake, I get punished for. There is no favoritism in this action. Disrespectful behavior towards civilians or gang members or fellow officers is not tolerated. It's completely forbidden, and this rules come from admin. It's not from us. That's why we didn't let David become with you.
I'm sorry, I had to step away for a second. Can you repeat everything you just said?
I said, as I show you my workbook record, even if I'm a high rank officer and the third position in command after the chief and DFG, I'm the first position after the DFGs. Even if that, when I get disrespectful attitude toward anyone, I get punishment for with a reprimand. So even me, a high rank officer, his rank didn't let him go through or pass this type of violation or reprimands. When I get some disrespectful attitude towards any one of my officers, I will take a reprimand. If any small rank officer disrespect any one of his fellow officer, he will get a reprimand. If any vested disrespect a civilian or a gang member, he will get a reprimand. I have more than 14 reprimands in my work record for only disrespecting civilians and gang members. So even disrespectful attitude, it's not tolerated, and it's completely forbidden to disrespect anyone, specifically if he's a higher rank than you, and I read that for you on the hiring date. And by the way, before I finish, no one dare right here in this conversation to disrespect you. Even if you are going your mic over our mic, you are cousin, you are saying bad words that you are not supposed to say as a grown woman. And even if that, we let you come down, we let you take a breath and come down to floor and have a seat. Mr. Megatron, we have a meeting. I'm gonna need your place to clear the federal section. Thank you.
So, NRP speaking, if I'm... So I basically got told by DFG to fix my attitude, and now I got told that shit again?
Ma'am, like...
No. You expect me to be all happy, cheerful, go-full, and all this crap, and then I get a message like that? How is that okay?
What
How is
message?
any of that shit that was just said okay? And she just sits there and acts like nothing even flippin' happened. And you expect me, I am bipolar as all get out. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you guys wonder why the littlest things tip me the hell off. This is why. Because of the little comments that she makes is not necessary.
What message
The
are you
littlest
receiving?
comments
One
that
second.
are said are not helpful. And now I'm beyond more pissed off than what I was.
Okay.
So something needs to be done because this is not okay.
First of all, who did disrespect you right now? It's
Sure, let me read it to you.
Yes, please.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm eating a fruit snack in RP. I'm not saying this not to ask questions. You have to learn how to speak to people. This is your third chance to whatever the fuck that goddamn word is. Evaluate. Oh my god. Please make the proper changes. Yeah, I know how to. I will send you multiple body cams. You can go. I'll send you my YouTube. I'll send you it all. I explain to everybody. You guys should see me with my badge. I know how to speak to civilians. I was not born in a barn. I was not raised in a barn. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, and something is said that does not get flippin', that basically hurts, or something that is not okay to say, and it still gets said, and you guys just let it slip through your fingers like nothing even happened, how is any of that okay? It's not okay.
Scarlet, every single one of us is having a limit of being patient because we are all human beings. And if there is any more... 1 second, I'm speaking, please. And if there is any bad word come out of your mouth, I'm not gonna hold my DFG on dismissing you because that's a toxic energy through my officers, and it's a very disrespectful attitude towards higher up and towards fellow officers. I'm really done with that, man. Please do not let me do something I would not like to do. I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you what is the rules and what is the punishment of breaking these rules. My DFG in front of me give you a multiple chance that even didn't take it. Okay, so please, let's watch our language. Continue speaking this conversation as an adult who's responsible for his word and action. If you are not going to control yourself and your language, you are not welcome in PD, because we all are following high standard of levels and we should know how to respect fellow officers, higher up, and civilians. Each one of these sections have a special way to speak with. Are we clear? Are we clear?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this, and yes, we are clear, but I'm gonna say this, okay? I'm sorry that if you guys don't like how I speak, I'm sorry if you guys don't like who I am as a person. Like you said, I'm a grown adult. NRP speaking. I get that. But the littlest things can make somebody crash out so easy because people act like complete sometimes. And give me a rep for saying that, because I mean, I'm sorry, but it's true. Sometimes people act like complete buttheads on here. Some people act like complete just douches. And I've been through it all. I know, hell, I even have my family threatened to be killed on here. I've had it all be said to me. and you expect me to just let that go, and you expect me to keep my cool. Well, you know what? I do. Even though it hurts, but when we are supposed to be a team, when we are supposed to be working together as a team, and this shit happens, this crap continues to happen to me over and over and over again. I gave myself one more chance to join PD. I've been in multiple servers. I've been disrespected in most of the servers I've been in. And I'm giving myself one more chance. And I should not have to come up here and basically speak my mind as an unbadged officer. I should not have to come up here and basically be like, oh, hey, I'm going to do this. Hey, I'm going to do that. Like, you know what I'm... Sorry, my phone went to 20%. But no, I should not have to feel that way. I should not have to feel like, oh, people are targeting me to get me fired. Oh, people are doing this, people are doing that. What I'm saying is something needs to be done. Because it's not okay to do that. It is not okay to treat somebody like shit. It is not okay to treat anybody like crap on here. I'm not stupid. I was not born in a barn. I wasn't any of that. And why hasn't that one question been answered that I've asked you 4 different times about? Because that is one question I want to understand. At the end of the day, it is very, very hard for somebody that is bipolar, ADHD, has the littlest things that will set them off. And you act like, oh, we ain't going to give them a second chance. We ain't going to do this. We are not going to do that. We're not going to have anything like that. But at the end of the day, what happens if you have a speech impediment and it still happens to sound like you say that crap? Are they still going to get reprimanded when they have a speech, whatever the heck the word is? And it's for someone who I'm ADHD, bipolar, I have anger issues, I have it all. I have the whole 9 yards. And still, some things that comes out of my mouth, and for that, out of my mouth when I am borderline upset, and I'm, see, like this, she just messaged me again. I've given you several chances. She's not helping this situation. She's aggravating this more and more and more. Can she please be excused from here? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and let her continue to aggravate this situation. Yes, I get she's the DFG, but she is making this 10 times worse.
Okay, Scarlet.
She is making this 10 times worse.
Alright, so listen, let me go ahead and say something. If you know you have all them types of disorder, then you know you is not a great fit of the PD department. We ain't finna sit here and...
You want some of my body cam work that I've done? Because I'll send it to you guys. I used to be a scarfed officer. And I was damn hell good at it. I was almost to be a flippin', what do you call it? I was about to become an MG real quick. Guy had one more rank away. But you want to know the reason I left? I'll tell you guys the reason I left. Because I got kidnapped by a bunch of gang members. And they called PD and said, that, how's it over?
Okay.
How is what over?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. I do respect your service in other service, and I really would like to thank you about that. But as I mentioned you, right now this conversation is end for the bunch of bad words that you just mentioned. I'm gonna offer you right now 2 options. The first option, you can leave the faction right now. If you don't know how, I will tell you. If you do not want to leave the faction, I have a bunch of evidence that I can get you dismissal from the faction. So I'm gonna offer you 2 offers. Even get dismissal from the faction or leave with a clean workbook record. It's up to you. I can understand you have a ADHD, and I understand what does that mean as a medical student. And I really hope you the best and to be treated from this disease. But the point is, with all of these, we cannot assist you with that. I give you multiple chances.
You can't assist me with it when you're what are you, the DFG?
I'm a CD, but I'm in third in command, and I give you
now
right
you're going
now the
to
offer.
threaten me. You are going to threaten me with quitting, all because of how I feel. All because of how I feel. You basically just did. You just threatened me to quit. And you're telling me to quit because I slipped up and said cuss words because I'm upset. because I am upset.
That
And
doesn't
seriously,
give you the right to cuss on people if you are upset. I'm not the one who make you
Seriously?
upset, ma'am.
seriously, you
Make
are getting a blue
and a
ticket. That
green
is
ticket.
ridiculous.
Come
That
here.
is not
Come here, let me take you
okay.
off.
Open this damn door now.
I will. Give me a second.
Do not put me in handcuffs. Do not do any of that. Get me the fuck out of here now.
You are under arrest for disrespectful attitude toward an officers.
Seriously?
So seriously, watch me. Give you multiple chance, but you refuse all of them.
You gave me multiple chances when I had a problem.
Hold your
and you
mic right
basically
now, or you're gonna be added
me
more
out.
charges to you.
You kicked me out for having a problem and me telling you how I feel.
Make a green
You
and
had
a blue
a problem
ticket.
with that. You had
Mama,
a
take her over there.
problem
Mama,
with
take her
that.
over there.
And how is that okay? No, you guys are mad that I am confronting you. You guys are mad that I'm not going to sit here and continue to let this happen. You guys are upset about every. You guys are upset. You guys are upset. I hope you guys know you are on body cam. I'm putting a blue ticket on all of you because this is not okay. Yep, go ahead, give me violations. Go ahead and give them to me because this.
Dispatch, she's CG Zeno on floor 0 requesting a female for search a suspect, a female suspect.
I'm on the way.
Copy. Your charge is gonna be 2.6 for disrespectful attitude toward two state employee officers on duty.
Disrespectful attitude when I had a complaint and you kicked me out because I cussed.
Make a green ticket and a blue ticket, please.
Slipped out of my mouth. Because they slipped out of my mouth and you can't handle the goddamn truth. You can't handle anything I say. You
And the
can't handle
2.4
it.
because I told you to hold
You
your mic,
can't
but you
have-
refuse.
What are you gonna give me a 2.4 because I hope you know you're gonna lose your job. This is ridiculous. This is not okay. This is not okay. Please don't touch me. Do not touch me.
She has the
Please.
right to.
No, she does not. If I do not want her to touch me, she does not.
It's not an option. You are
That is
under
my
arrest.
First Amendment. I do not have to have somebody touch me if I do not want them to touch
Thank
me.
you, Stella. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Why the fuck are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I'm saying thank you so much. And it's on my body cam. Go ahead and make a green ticket. It's completely your right. No one gonna stop you and make a
Why you
blue
say
ticket.
shut the fuck up, motherfucker? Who say shut the fuck up?
I will
Hey, what made you
Shut the fuck up. I will put
Hey, what
my
made
dick
you shut
like dick
I'll tell
in
you,
your
shut
eyes,
the fuck up.
motherfucker.
Come on, can you make this
Motherfucker, I will fuck you. Well,
No.
you don't know how to speak, motherfucker.